Welcome back and welcome to all our new subscribers. This is the last leg of our recent new adventure. Enjoy. We left Kambalda this morning after a quiet night's sleep, almost. It was raining and storming, and now the sun's come out and we are following the pipeline. We are on the Great Eastern Highway. Patches of the road are nice, but a lot of the road is worse than the Hayden to Norseman road. No, what was it? Hayden to Norseman road. And quite bumpy. We stopped for lunch at this place called Wagin, I think it is. A rest area. There are toilets up here and a dump point. Lots of bins, tables and chairs, and it's a huge area. It is on the Great Eastern Highway, but you can go right back. There's tracks leading right back behind those bushes and behind that rocky outcrop. So you could get away from the noise of the highway, but there's a few people stopped here for lunch. It's a great rest area. After driving through some thunderstorms today, we have come to Westonia, and this is our camp for the night. It's a 48-hour free camp. There's no facilities here, just some bins. And table and chair and shelter over there in front of St. Luke's Church, which is really lovely. And in town there's the shop fronts are all like a museum, so looking forward to looking at that tomorrow. Hopefully the weather stays fine. Little old bell. Don't expect it'll be open. I don't know if you can see it. An organ. An old wooden pews. I don't know that they'd still have services here. They don't look very comfortable, and people are more for comfort these days than anything. Oh, they've even got the old kneeling rails. Alfred David Weston spent several years in the Eastern Goldfields, and in late 1910 was combining prospecting with sandalwooding in the Westonia area. It was his custom to camp and water his horses at the Battalion Soak, about 3 kilometres west of the current township of Westonia. Close to where he was camped, he saw quartz outcrops and thought that would be a good place to find gold. And in December 1910, his efforts were rewarded when he found a reef with good values there. Weston then made an application for 4 24-acre gold mining leases, and this signalled the start of the Westonia goldfield. The locality became known as Weston, and by the end of 1913, the town had a butcher, baker, 3 or 4 stores and a hotel. The town was officially named Westonia in June of 1914. This is Westonia Pool, and we were just talking to one of the Shire workers, and he was telling us about his CEO, who actually lives in that old Catholic church, and how he was born, the CEO was born and raised in the town, and so he keeps it up to scratch. It is a lovely little town. It is so clean, so well looked after. The gardens are just amazing. There's pathways everywhere. That's for rent for people. It'll take 8 people, and there's other accommodation apparently over behind the primary school. And apparently on Saturday morning there are markets in town, and on Saturday they're opening another museum, a motor museum. This is the rec centre, and behind here there's an overflow area for the caravan park, because the caravan park is always full. Look at this gorgeous rose garden. The other thing with the CEO of the Shire, or the town, meets with the council workers every morning at 6:30 to make sure everything's getting done properly. Oh, the scent from these roses is amazing. Just gorgeous. This is in the museum. I think it's Hood and Pen, it's called. And these mannequins are so lifelike. Look at this fella. How you doing? What would you like? All the bottles, signs. And here's the St John Ambulance, Westonia. That's not a needle, but I won't tell you what it is for. This is for those of us old enough to remember where you would send a telegram from. They used to be in post offices.
A cherry pipper.
A cherry pipper?
Huh. Bean slicer.
I had one of these.
Yep.
A lot of you would have had one of these.
Raisin pipper. You need these.
You don't get them anymore. It's all supposedly done. Bed warmer. It's a bit pale, this one. A bit blue. Might need some oxygen. The noise next door is the construction for the next mine. There's the smithy. This guy is so realistic. The shearer with his collie.
Alright, take it away, Lofty. Oh shit, Lofty, you packing it with air again? We only got fluff out of that one.
In America in the 1950s, there was an industrialist's daughter who suffered severely from asthma. One of the things they used to do was smoke cigarettes to relieve the asthma for some people. But her father actually had atomizers for sprays for perfumes and things like that. Hairsprays. And she said to Dad, this girl suffered severely from asthma. She said, Dad, can't you put the asthma medication into a spray can? And thus was born the atomizer for asthma sufferers in the 1950s in America.
It's Bill and his farmer mate. Edna May Mine Operations. We are in Bruce Rock, where we spent a nice quiet night out at the free RV centre. There are not a lot of spaces out there. Maybe fit about 10 or 12 at a pinch. But there was 4 of us there behind the rec centre. Strangely, it's opposite the caravan park. But in town, there's this amazing row of mosaics for all the families in the area. Incredible work. This is a lot of work. Must have taken a lot of broken plates. I like that one. So it's a lovely country town, big wide streets, trees in the middle. Lovely rose garden. So this is in the Bruce Rock Museum, which is free to enter. This used to be the Bank of New South Wales. Next door was the dentist, so they put his things in here. Oh, I remember all this, not pleasantly. Terrific little museum. There's more to see too, apparently, out the back. So this is in the bank manager's residence, which is behind the bank. And they've done it up as if someone was still living here. It's a bit strange, actually, walking through it. The dining room. Nice dinner service. We had a fridge like this when we were first married, a little old fridge. This is Lake Noring, or Noring Lake. It has both names. Near Wagin. Huge lake. And there's a campsite here. Not many level sites though. It was difficult to find a site that was partially level. We're just up there. There are some bins and chairs and tables and shelters around. There is one long drop toilet, which we haven't looked at yet. We just got here. Very pretty. Thanks for watching. Quincy certainly enjoyed his trip away and is looking forward to the next one. God bless you.